Have you ever wondered how on earth to get your mail while you're on the road? Well, that's what I'm fixing to show you. Hey y'all, I'm Dawn and this is Younger Every Day. So basically we bought a fifth wheel, sold almost everything we have in Texas, packed up the kids and the dog and headed west. Now Cole's going to school and we are loving this crazy life. On this channel we take you on amazing adventures, do product reviews, and share tips and tricks for RV living, just like this one. So go ahead and hit subscribe to join the Younger gang, and don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss out on any of the fun. And if you haven't seen some of our other videos, you can click right up here to get all caught up. Right now we're in the middle of a series on campground memberships. So far we've talked about Passport America, 1,000 Trails, how to get 1,000 Trails for cheaper, and escapees. Well, a little bit about escapees. Last week I talked about what places you can stay with escapees, what kind of discounts you get, and some really cool meetups they have available. Today we're going to be talking about the escapees mail service. That's how Cole and I get our mail while we're on the road. Also, that is our domicile. That's where we vote, that's where our cars are registered, and all that kind of thing. They offer both kinds of these services. So you can just do mail, or you can do the whole full-fledged domicile thing with them. And we'll talk about both of those. So I'm gonna walk you through what their mail service looks like, how to get signed up, and how to set up domicile if that's what you want to do. So let's take a look at their website. So here we are at escapees.com, and we're gonna talk about their mail service. So here's the tab for the mail service. It'll give you an explanation of how it works, what mail scanning is, we'll talk about that in a minute, their rates, domicile, they have frequently asked questions, and how to sign up. But first, let me just tell you kind of a basic idea of how it works. So we sign up for their mail service. You also have to sign up for escapees. And if you want to know how to sign up for escapees, watch last week's video. That will help you out, let you know everything you need to know. Then you'll sign up for their mail service. There are lots of different options and we'll talk through those. But then once you've decided exactly what you want, whenever you're ready for your mail, whenever you're settled somewhere and have a couple days, you'll just tell them, either you can call them, you can email them, or you can do it on the website. Just say, here's where I am, here's the address, and then pick how they send it to you. So you can pick UPS, FedEx, or USPS and how long you want it to take, and they just send it to you. It's like magic. So let's check it out in a little bit more detail. Here we are at mail service, and let's look for a second just at rates. So remember, you do have to have the escapees membership, and then you add this on. So there are 3 categories. So let's just take category A just for instance. So I would pay to start up $195. $50 of that would go for an enrollment fee, $50 would be a postage deposit, and $95 is the actual annual fee. So every year you pay $95. That enrollment fee is only a one-time fee, and then you have another account that keeps money in there for them to use to send your packages to you or to send your mail to you. So the 3 prices that they have are $95 a year, $115 a year, $135 a year, and you'll see that the postage deposit and the enrollment fee is the same regardless. They also have a mail scanning option, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in a moment, but right now, let's just make sure that we see it's $10 a month. So let's look at what the differences are among them. So you'll go to the mail services tab and to how it works, and that'll give you a nice explanation here, but I'll just hit the highlights. So with category A, they mail you all first-class mail and any other mail that goes to your personal mailbox number. The category B is you can pick which types. And then you can see here the different types of things that you can say, yes, I want that, or no, I don't. And then they'll throw away the rest for you, and you don't have to pay the shipping. So they charge you the amount of shipping that they have to pay to FedEx or UPS or USPS. So if you don't want to have to pay to ship junk mail to you, then mail option B might be a good one, because then you just pick whatever you want and you pay for that. Now, one thing someone did give me a hint on when I talked to them one time was a lot of people will set up their mailbox, and then after about 6 months when you start getting junk mail, then they'll change to option B, because at first it's a brand new address for you and you won't be getting a lot of junk mail there. But when they figure out that's where you are, then they start sending all that junk mail, and you might not want to pay to get that delivered to you. So that's an option. And then let's look at category C. So with option C, it just takes it a step further. So you pick the category of mail that you want sent, but you can also say, okay, I want some magazines. So I want National Geographic, but I don't want whatever else. Or the catalogs from these companies, but not from the other ones. So category C just lets you drill down a little bit more and get rid of a little bit more junk mail. and only pay for the bare minimum of what you really, really want to see. But as you can see, it's also more expensive, so you have to weigh out those options. The mail scanning option is only available with categories B and C, so you want to make sure if that's something that you are interested in or not. So here you can see where they tell us about the mail scanning. So with the mail scanning option, they will scan each envelope and then let you know by email, and then you can tell them, okay, I want these, I don't want these, and they will even open your mail and scan it and send it to you that way, and then you don't have to get the paper copy if you don't want. You can just have that destroyed. So those are a couple of options that are important to know about. So if you want a breakdown of exactly what the differences are, here's a nice little chart that they have for you. Currently, we just do the category A. We haven't had to spend much money having them send it to us. We don't have them send it very often, I'll just be honest. We'll go a couple months sometimes without having them send us mail. If we know there's something that we need, then we'll have it sent to us. So category A has been just fine for us. One thing you want to do a little bit of research on is which state you would like your mailbox to be in. So we wanted the domicile, we needed a permanent address, and we happened to already be Texas residents. So Texas was the obvious choice for us. But also Florida and South Dakota are other options. You want to make sure what the differences are in having your residence in these different places, because if you decide to do the domicile, you'll be changing everything to that state. So you want to make sure that you know what the tax laws are and how it works, how much it costs, and what the requirements are for registering your vehicle and that kind of thing. So if you decide that you want to sign up, you'll go to Mail Services and then sign up. You'll pick a state that you want. Again, you're going to want to do a little bit of research before you pick which state, and they actually give you some really helpful information. Just click here on domicile considerations. There's lots of neat articles here. It tells you what county, and it'll help you see what will be necessary to get your residence changed. That obviously is only the case if you're going to actually put your domicile there. If your main address, your permanent residence, is going to stay the same, then you don't have to worry about that. Once you have decided which state you want to choose, then you just click the form. Here it gives you just a breakdown of the information. It gives you all the forms that you need, and you do have to get at least some of them notarized. So you want to make sure that you get a notarized copy to them. And then it'll tell you that you need to send it to this address. So you just send those forms into them, and then they do the rest. They'll get you all set up and let you know exactly what you need to do. It's a super simple process, and they're very helpful. We were in the middle of selling our house, so we had to get it done pretty quickly so that we had a permanent residence. That was not the RV park we were moving to for a few months, and they were really helpful. Got it done super fast for us. So it really is an easy process. So doing domicile versus non-domicile, it's just really a matter of telling them, yes, I do want domicile, or no, I don't. And that's it. So once you've signed up for the mail service, let me show you how it works in the member area. So I'll just show you what needs to be done in ours. I actually need to get them to send us our mail, and I need to add money to our account, so I can just show you that right now. So here, I'm just gonna log in. I'll go to my mail service. You can see my balance is at $23.23. They want to make sure that your postage balance stays above 25, so I'm going to add postage to that. I'm just going to add 15. You can pick any of these different amounts. I'm just going to do 15 for right now and check out. It's in the US. I'll just put in my information. Then I'll put in my credit card information, and my order's been successfully processed. So then I'm just going to have them send my mail to me. And the way that you do that is right here under mailing instructions. I'm going to say update my mailing instructions. So here I'm going to put the mailing address, and I'm going to put the address for the campground that we're at currently. So I'll fill that in here in just a minute, and I'll also put, for contact info, I'll put my phone number. I like to do FedEx, and I'm going to choose one time only, and I want it sent tomorrow, and I want it sent 3-day shipping. And then I'll just fill in the address that I want it sent to, and that's it. Click submit, and we're done. And they'll just send it to the RV park that we're at right now. You want to make sure that the RV park or wherever you're sending it to will accept packages. Some will accept it for FedEx and UPS. Some will accept even for USPS, but it just depends on where you are. So make sure that you know what the requirements are for wherever you're staying, wherever you're having your mail sent to. Right now we're staying in 1,000 Trails parks, and most of the parks charge $2 per package. So when this arrives, I'll pay $2 to get it from them. So just make sure you know what the rules are wherever you're having your package sent. And that's it. It's really pretty simple. Easy to sign up and easy to add money to your account and to have it sent to wherever you want. We're not very predictable as far as where we're gonna be, how long we're gonna be somewhere. And so I don't have it scheduled for, you know, every 3 weeks, send it to this address. When we stayed at a place, there was one place that we stayed for several months, and I had them send it once a week. So we knew to always look at our mailbox that we got there on Wednesday or whatever to find our mail. Now we're just not predictable enough to be able to do that. So I just decide, okay, it's been a while. We probably need our mail to pay some bills and stuff. So we need to get it sent, and that's what we do. So that's what we do, but obviously if scheduling is easier for you, then you can do that too. So that's what you need to know about the Escapees mail service. Now I want to know, have you ever used a mail forwarding service? If so, which one, and did you like it? Also, if you have any other questions, as always, let me know in the comments below and I'll do my very best to help you out. I really hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, give us a thumbs up and let us know, and don't forget to join the Younger Gang to be a part of this awesome community. And I hope you'll check out some of our other videos right over there. So, doing a lot of research figuring out how on earth to get our mail while we were on the road and helping you do the same, that's just another way we're living younger every day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.